After more than 30 years, a swarm of bees is finally getting the boot from a Galveston County man's home.
Yeah, and the problem is nearly solved just a week after the owner reached out to our news partners in Houston for a solution. Katira Winfrey has the story.
The beekeepers tell me there are 3 colonies along this wall, and while they will be able to remove the bees, there's now another problem.
For 35 years, Mr. Jimmy Johnson has felt the sting of these unwanted guests. They moved in and wouldn't move out.
I figured they're going to come home one day and find my stuff packed up, sitting on a porch where they didn't put me out.
Were the bees?
Yeah, the bees.
He first spoke to our Michelle Choi, showing her how the bees had taken over this outside wall and started making it inside. At nearly 70 years old, the options have been few.
I had people come out and looked it over and told me it was too big of a job for them, and they would say they couldn't handle it, they'd take off.
But Carlos Hernandez with the Bee and Me, a nonprofit dedicated to bee education and safe removal, took on the task after watching our story. And today he began the long process of removing the hives and smoking out the resident bees.
They just got started. That's nothing. Wait till they get a little further.
3 colonies live in the wall. One is already gone. He'll tackle the rest later, hoping that spray masks the bee scent and insulation plugs the gaps and keeps them from coming back.
I am glad and I'm happy. Get them bees up out of here because it hasn't been easy living with them bees.
All this buzz, Johnson says, comes with a cost. The bees will eventually be gone, but the wooden siding of this near 100-year-old home, saturated with honey and years of stress, cannot go back up.
They ain't gonna be able to put the house back together because a lot of the material they're taking off has been saturated with the honey. You can't put a nail in it to put it back up.
Johnson says 30-plus years is a long time to wait, and while the trouble isn't gone, he's willing to wait a bit longer for a long-term solution.
I am very hopeful to see the work going on. I'm glad and I'm happy that these people are trying to help me out.
We are all glad they're getting those bees out. That was Katira Winfrey reporting. Now, keep in mind the beekeepers are removing the bees. They're going to rehouse them. They stay far away from Mr. Johnson's home. And they also said that they're working to connect him with contractors to make other repairs on the house.
Just got to say, honey, it's time to go. I know, it's
You were
terrible fun.
itching to
I
say that, weren't you?
I had to. I get one a day.
Okay, that's your one.